Welcome to Duchesne High School for tonight's high school game between the visiting Kanab Cowboys and the Duchesne Eagles. Tonight's game is being broadcast live here on Channel V6. This includes channelv6.com, Roku, and Facebook Live. As I mentioned, we've got the visiting Kanab Cowboys here in Duchesne for homecoming. The coin toss is taking place at midfield. While they're doing that, we'll go ahead and talk a little bit about the Kanab Cowboys. They're under the direction of head coach Bucky Orton. They come into tonight's game with a record of 1-3 overall. They've played a tough opening schedule, both of these teams. The Eagles have played 2 2A schools and 2 3A schools. Kanab has played a 3A school along with 2 2A schools. They played one 3A school, 2 2A schools, and last week they defeated 1A Altamont 35-7 down in Kanab. The Cowboys come in. They're a young team. They lost quite a few seniors last year. They do have a few returners that were contributors on last year's team. That would include their quarterback, Sam Orton. He is the nephew of the head coach Bucky Orton. He ended up starting a few games at the end of last year and has led them so far this year. A team that threw the ball quite a bit last year. They've relied a little bit more on the run this year. They've kind of went back to that wing T offense, similar to what Duchesne runs. And that will be the Cowboys. For Duchesne, they're under the direction of head coach Jerry Cowan. They come in with a record of 2-2, and as I mentioned, they've lost last week to Richfield, a 3A school. A 28-6 was that score. They also lost to 2A American Leadership, and then they defeated North Summit, a 2A school, and also Carbon, a 3A school. And Coach Cowan talked about keys to the game, as looks like Duchesne looks like Kanab has won the toss, and they have deferred. And no, Duchesne won the toss, and they have deferred, and they will be kicking off. So Kanab will be receiving the ball on the north end of the end zone. Coach Cowan's keys to the game was to win the turnover battle. Both teams are ball control type offenses, he says, so turnovers should make a big difference. Also, control time of possession. 10 or more plays on 2 or more drives is the goal for the Eagles tonight, and be the most physical team out there. So looks like we are going to have the posting of the colors and our Pledge of Allegiance. So we'll go ahead and take a break, and then we'll be back for high school action.
By fixing it the first time, we show our customers that we care. I'm Rico. I'm a technician at L&L Motor. I've been in the automotive industry for 7 years.
I'm Amanda Kazik. I work here at the parts department at L&L.
I like being a technician. Every day is a new day, and it's cool to see a concern and be able to fix it.
They're kind of like my family, so they've really taken care of me and given me a ton of opportunities.
We value the Fix It Right First program. Try to go the extra mile for the customer.
Utah State University puts higher education in reach whatever your path may be. Whether you want to move to Logan or Price for a traditional campus experience, or save on living expenses and stay in the Uinta Basin, USU makes earning a college degree possible. As an Aggie, you'll gain skill sets to pursue the career that you love and that will make an impact. And no matter where you attend, your diploma will have the same 3 renowned words: Utah State University.
When you need windows, doors, bathroom glass, or paint, Jones Paint and Glass can help. With over 80 years in the industry, we're Utah's go-to expert for paint and glass. We offer beautiful, energy-efficient Jones Paint and Glass windows, as well as Anderson and Marvin windows and doors. We also offer top paints like Benjamin Moore and PPG Pittsburgh paints. Whether you're remodeling or building from scratch, Jones Paint and Glass has you covered.
When you hear the crash.
Well done. Thank you.
All right, we are back.
We're ready to play some football.
Kanab comes in to Duchesne tonight. It is homecoming here at Duchesne High School. And these two teams, they're the powers of 1A. The state championships over the last 10 or so years has a majority of the time, if you're going to get there, you've had to go through one of these two teams. They've been very dominant. Kanab dominating the southern region for most of the last 10 years, and Duchesne dominating the northern region for that same period of time and even longer. So it's going to be a very good game. These two teams do have a common opponent. Both of them have played the 3A Richfield Wildcats. Duchesne played them last week. Lost that game 6-28. The week before, Kanab visited Richfield, and Richfield won that game 42-0. So two good teams. We should be in store for a very good ball game tonight. The Eagles will be kicking off, back to receive. Looks like we're going to have number 3, that's Caden McDonald, along with, I think that is 23, Stubbs, Cody Stubbs, that's back for the Kanab Cowboys. So number 58, Guerrero, will be kicking off for the Eagles.
23, Cody Stubbs back to receive.
Kanab in their road white uniforms with the white helmets, the red cowboy. The Eagles in their home blue, the blue helmets with the silver eagle. And we are ready for football. Guerrero. It's going to be touched by one of the up men, and then Stubbs is going to pick it up at about the 15. He'll get across the 20, working that right side, going to be driven out of bounds.
Tackled by number 73,
and that will give the Eagles field position just outside of the 30, right about the 32-yard line is where the Kanab Cowboys will take over. Kanab again last week defeated Altamont 35-7, their first 1A opponent. This will be the first 1A opponent for the Eagles. Looks like we have a change at quarterback. It is number 1, Derek Houston, that is going to be under center to start this game. Over on the sideline is Sam Elliott, number 22. He is in street clothes, so it's going to be Houston. He will hand off to Stubbs.
Houston hands the ball off to Stubbs.
Stubbs is going to get the ball to just shy of the 35, so a gain of 3 for Stubbs.
3 on the play, second down, 7. Kanab.
We'll bring up second down and 7. Tight formation here for the Cowboys. One receiver out to the left, the other 10 all tight inside. They're going to give on inside to the fullback. That is Blomquist, number 17.
Ball carrier, Jeremy Johnson. Gain of 1 on the play.
Brings up third down and 6. That was 21, excuse me. Johnson with the carry. Blomquist is back in the game. Number 17 is the fullback for the Cowboys. Single receiver, that is McDonald, comes out here to the right. He's being guarded by Davis for the Eagles. Houston, he's going to roll out to his right, looking to throw. He's got a man. That is 17 Blomquist. He overshoots him, so it'll bring up a 4th down and 6. And it looks like Coach Orton is going to send in the punting unit. See who the Eagles, it looks like they're going to send back number 8. That is Gavin Davis, one of their starting receiver at time and also a wing back at times. To do the punting, it's a low snap, takes a hop. Number 14 is the punter. And he does get it away. It's going to roll inside the 35, be down about the 34-yard line. So the Eagles will take over first down and 10 on the 34-yard line. I'd like to thank our many fine sponsors for bringing these high school games to you. High quality HD. Ashley Regional Medical Center welcomes Dr. Tyler Moore, an orthopedic surgeon. Dr. Moore has done an additional fellowship in sports medicine, and he began seeing patients on August 27th. Ashley Regional Medical Center. All right, the Eagles will take over for the first time. Shotgun. We're going to have a throw complete to Sanchez. It's number 11, Kason Grant, that completes the pass to number 22, Caleb Sanchez. Sanchez is going to have a gain of about 8. So it'll bring up, they're going to move it back now, call it a gain of 7. Bring up second down and 3 for the Eagles. Grant, the quarterback. He will have Ford directly behind him as the fullback. And looks like we'll have Ford's, that is going to be Skylar Ford as the fullback, and he will get the carry. Carry off the left side. He will have enough for the first down. He's going to get very close to midfield, going to come up just short. That'll be a first down for the Eagles. So the Eagles with the first down of the ball game, and they're approaching Kanab territory, first down and 10. Kanab with a 4-man front. They'll now bring guys up on the line, have 6 men on the as the snap comes back to Grant. Grant will hand off to Skylar Ford once again. He works the right side this time, spins, and will pick up about 3 yards.
Second down, 7.
And it'll bring up second down and 7 yards for the Eagles. Grant, the quarterback for the Eagles. As I mentioned, Skylar Ford, the fullback. Have one of the wing backs is number 2, Jaron Mortensen. The other wing back right now is Brock Ford, number 12. And then you have Sanchez and Davis spread out wide. This will be the give to Davis coming back.
Davis, the ball carry. A loss of 3.
And he's going to get back to about, only going to be pushed back to midfield. So it'll bring up third down.
Third down 10, Duchesne.
And 10 for the Eagles. Good penetration there by the Cowboys. So the first third down of the game for the Eagles coming up. We'll see what Coach Cowan dials up here as he sends Grant back out to the huddle. Ford and Sanchez, the receivers, out wide. Snap comes back to Grant. There's the give to Mortensen coming around this left end. The Cowboys are going to be able to stop him after a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4 on the play.
So it'll bring up fourth down and 6. I think Coach Cowan looks like he's going to go for it as they quickly get up there. And that's Davis that'll come in short motion. Maybe they're going to try and draw him off sides here. Quarterback Grant looks over to the sidelines. It's a call, and now we're going to have a timeout by the Eagles. So with that, we'll go ahead and take a quick break and then be right back. All right, welcome back. We have fourth down and 6 for the Duchesne Eagles. The ball resting at the Kanab 46. And the punter, number 12, Brock Ford, is on for the Eagles.
Fourth and
The Eagles had a very nice fake punt last week against Richfield for a first down. We'll see. It looks like it's going to actually be a punt this time as Ford will send the end over kick down. It's going to take a bounce straight up in the air. Now a Duchesne roll. The Eagles will down it deep inside the 5. Looks like at about the 4-yard line. So going to pin the Cowboys back deep. An excellent punt there by
It'll be first down and 10
Brock Ford.
for the Cowboys.
Like
at
that
their
was
own
number
3-yard line.
I didn't get a number on who downed it. There were 2 or 3 different Eagles down there. Jones Paint and Glass, also another one of our fine sponsors, was founded in 1938. They're celebrating 80 years of business and are a proud sponsor of live coverage of local high school sports. Whether building a new home or remodeling, Jones Paint and Glass can help you create your home with brand new windows, doors, paint, and much more. Houston going to give to the first man through. That is Blomquist. And he is going to get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe.
No gain on the
So,
play. A gain of
well,
one
now they're
on
going to
the
move
play.
it
It'll be
forward
second down and
for a gain
9.
of 1.
Duchesne.
So
Kanab.
good job there by the Eagles, that defensive front. Riker Blackburn, number 66, was right in there. I believe that's 55 Meller as well. Houston will give to Stubbs. Stubbs has a little bit of an opening around the right side. Ball comes out, but they're going to say that he was down. So they're going to mark it just at about the 10-yard line. So it'll bring up a 3rd down and 2.
3rd down 2 for Kanab.
For the Cowboys. So a nice run there, gain of 7 for Stubbs. $64 Moon and 24 Skylar Ford, linebackers in the middle for the Eagles. Houston under center. Drops back to throw. Looks. Now he's going to be forced out, and that's going to be Brock Ford. And number 64, that is Moon with the sack. So number 12, Brock Ford. Number 64, Dylan Moon will push the Cowboys back to about the original line of scrimmage. So it'll be 4th down and 10, punting from deep within their own territory is number 14. And I do not have a 14 on my roster, so we'll try and find out who that is for the Cowboys that's punting. And it may have been blocked. Regardless, the Eagles are going to have the ball at the 10-yard line. So it'll be 1st down and goal.
First and goal from the 9 for the Eagles. 1st down and goal.
So nice job on the punt by the Eagles. And then their defense held strong, and a punt that only went to the 10-yard line. So they'll take over 1st down and 10. That number 14 is Sean Gray, the punter. So looked like it was blocked, but I'm not positive on that. We do not have a replay tonight. Looks like we're going to have a timeout on the field, this time by the Cowboys. So we'll go ahead and take another break during this timeout.
In the 1st quarter.
We are the people behind the connection. You may never see us, but you are always on our minds. Because you are the reason we do what we do. Improving the way you connect is the reason we are always working. Why we are always building. Why we are always striving to give you the best. We are the people behind the connection, working together to connect your life.
All right, welcome back. It will be 1st down and goal. Ball going to be at the 9-yard line for the Duchesne Eagles after a punt by the Kanab Cowboys from their own end zone. I believe an Eagle did get a hand on it, so it'll set the Eagles up for our first scoring opportunity of the night. Grant in the shotgun. Skylar Ford directly behind him. There's the snap and the give to Ford. He's going to try the left side. Going to carry a couple of Cowboys inside the 5.
Gets hit at the line of scrimmage, but gains a couple.
And he looks like they're going to mark him just short of the 5. Going to be about the 6-yard line. So it'll be first down and goal from the 6.
Second down and goal from
second
the
down
6-yard
and goal.
line.
No huddle this time for the Eagles. Grant gets him right up to the line. And he's going to give to Ford once again. He's going to try that right side, and Ford is going to get across the 5, but a good tackle there by the Cowboys. That's number 17. That's Blomquist, their starting fullback. Tackles his counterpart, also playing middle linebacker for that Cowboy defense. So third and goal, ball at about the 4. We'll see what Coach Cowan has here on this key third down play. You got Meller and Guerrero on that right side. And they're going to go to the left side. It's going to be Jaron Mortensen. He will go in for the touchdown. So with 3:35 to go here in the first quarter, the Eagles will have the first score of the ball game. It's going to be Jaron Mortensen with a 4-yard touchdown run. And Ford is going to be on. That'll be number 12, Brock Ford, on for the extra point. And it's going to be a fake. Ford is going to roll out, and he's under pressure. A little flip to the end zone, overthrown Sanchez. So no good. So that will make the score Duchesne 6, Kanab 0. With 3:53 left to go in the first quarter, we'll take a quick timeout.
This is Zaylee Ann. She was born on May 24th, 7 pounds even. The first time I saw Zaylee, you hear of it being love at first sight, but she looked up at me and it was like, there's my daughter. Where have you been all my life? I've missed you. When you're having a baby, you have a lot of questions, and it's not just you that's involved, it's your child also. And from a mother's standpoint, you care a lot about that person inside of you. And you care about yourself too, and you want to make sure that you can make the best decisions for your family. As women, we want to be heard. It's our bodies. We're going through something pretty important, and knowing that the medical team that would be helping me would be very competent, that was important. They offered me their advice and told me exactly what my options were and let me make an educated decision, and I think that's really important. And when I delivered, all of them, every single person that I had come in, very friendly. They all just wanted me to have the best possible outcome that I could.
Welcome back to Duchesne High School. The Eagles 6, the Kanab Cowboys 0. We have 3:53 to go here in the first quarter. Jaron Mortensen just scored on a 4-yard touchdown run around the left side of that Eagle offensive line. He followed the block of the center, number 64, Dylan Moon, and then Tyson Taylor, number 59, and also Riker Blackburn, number 66. Nice job of blocking there by the big guys up front, allowing Mortensen a 4-yard touchdown run. Guerrero will now be kicking off, and his kick is going to be taken by number 3, McDonald. McDonald's going to get to the 30, working his way, cuts back across the 35, going to be brought down at about the 37-yard line. So the Cowboys will take over first down and 10.
First and 10, Kanab, the ball at the 39-yard line.
So pretty good field position for the Kanab Cowboys. Again, the Cowboys have number 1, Derek Houston, at quarterback. Their normal starting quarterback, number 22, Sam Orton, on the sideline in street clothes. Not sure if there was an injury or something else, but he was not playing tonight for the Cowboys. Houston under center. He will hand to number 17, and 17, that is Blomquist, and Blomquist is going to get across the 45 to about the 46, and then a penalty flag comes in late. We'll see what that's going to be. Possibly a face mask touching of it, yes. It'll be the 5-yard variety there, just the touching of the face mask. So it will be enough for the first down. So the Cowboys will be in Eagle territory for the first time tonight.
That's enough for a first down.
It'll be first down and 10. The ball going to be placed
5-yard
about the
penalty.
Duchesne 48-yard line. So a good run there by number 17, Kyle Blomquist. And then the penalty tacked on. That's the first penalty of the ball game on either team. We'll give the Kanab Cowboys their first down of the ball game. Houston under center. He will have some trouble getting out. Gives to the running back coming around from the Kanab left side to their right side. That's Stubbs, number 23. Cody Stubbs. Good play there by Blackburn of the Cowboys to keep them for no gain. Brings up second down and 10. Number 50, Dawson Orton. 53, Cades Zamansky. Number 60, Connor Chamberlain. Number 73, Jace Reedhead. And number 77, Cameron Fryer, the offensive line for the Kanab Cowboys. As Houston drops back and throws, he completes to Stubbs. Stubbs then flicks it back on the old hook and ladder, and that is to number 23. That was Carter Jackman with the catch, and he flipped it back to Stubbs. Stubbs is going to have a big gain all the way down to the 20. So a gain of 28 yards. Nice little hook and lateral play there. Remember the coaching, we used to call that the Wasatch play when I was coaching at Union. The Wasatch Wasp ran that play probably 2 or 3 times a game. So a nice job there of execution by Kanab. Gets him inside the red zone. Give to Bloomquist. He's going to try the left side, and he's going to get it down to about the 15, and he will get across the 15 to about the 14. So a gain of 6 will bring up second down and 4. It is homecoming here at Duchesne High School. Homecoming for 3 of the 4 Basin teams tonight, as the Union Cougars playing Carbon in their homecoming game, and the Altamont Longhorns playing Monticello in their homecoming game. So Houston under center. He will give to Bloomquist once again. This time the Eagles are going to push him back. They may give him forward. Nope, they're going to push him back to the 15, so a loss of a yard. Good push there by the Eagles.
A loss of 1 on the play. Third down and 5.
Number 12, Brock Ford among those, but there were plenty of his teammates there as well. A good pit push by the right side of that defensive line. Number 55, Meller, also there along with Ford. So third down, about 5. McDonald, the lone receiver, out here to the right. And Houston's going to roll to the right. He's going to look. He fires deep. Good coverage and an interception there by Davis. That was great coverage by Davis. He was right there with him the whole way as Houston tried to fit it in to McDonald, and Davis wasn't having any of it. That's a great interception. Turns the Cowboys away. It will be first down and 10 from the 20-yard line for the Duchesne Eagles. A great defensive stand. Gavin Davis with excellent coverage and made one up and made the interception. He will now come out wide to the quarterback's left. Wide to his right is number 2, Mortensen. Quarterback drops back. Little double move. He's going to go deep to Davis, and there's a free safety right in the middle of the field. He's going to make the interception. That is Marcus Fox. Davis is then going to tackle Fox on the return. So Cason Grant, Davis had a step on the man, but Grant kind of left that ball in the middle of the field versus getting it outside the numbers there where Davis was, and Fox playing that free safety position at center field. He just come over and made the nice interception. So back-to-back turnovers will result in first down and 10 for the Cowboys. It's like about the 33-yard line. First down for Kanab. Eagles lead with 56 seconds to go here in the first quarter. It's 6-0 Eagles. Houston will give to Stubbs. Stubbs makes one man miss, makes another man miss, and he's going to have enough for a first down, be inside the 20-yard line to about the 19.
Stubbs the ball carrier.
Nifty footwork there by Stubbs as he comes around the
Ball
right
at the
side.
18. First and 10 Cowboys.
A couple of Eagles had an opportunity, and he was able to juke and spin away before he's finally brought down at the 18-yard line, where it'll be first down and 10. The Kanab Cowboys back in the red zone. 32 seconds and counting here in the first quarter. Houston is going to give to Stubbs. Now Stubbs is going to hand to Fox. Fox coming back on the little reverse.
Fox the ball carrier.
And it's not going to get much. He's going to get to about the 15-yard line, so a gain of 3. Sanchez and Ford make the tackle, and that will be the last play of the first quarter. So at the end of 1, it is Duchesne 6 and Kanab 0. We'll go ahead and go back for a timeout and then be back for second quarter action.
Great food begins with great ingredients. We've grown our produce department with more prepared fruits and vegetables for the entire family. We've recently expanded our offerings, so come in and experience the fun, the excitement, and taste the difference.
Moon Lake Electric was organized in 1938 as a rural electric cooperative by residents of northeastern Utah. We are proud to support the television coverage of Uinta Basin High School sports.
Hey you! It's the moment you've waited all year for. The Corn Maze is open again in Bluebell. Your favorite fall activities in one place. There's a pumpkin patch, kettle corn, goats, pumpkin cannons, spooky trails. There's just too much to list. So go to www.bluebellcornmaze.com or look up Bluebell Corn Maze on Facebook. Head to the Corn Maze at Water Hollow Ranch, located in Bluebell, where getting lost means finding fun.
All right, welcome back. We're getting ready for the second quarter. I'd like to remind you tonight's player of the game is going to be sponsored by Water Hollow Ranch. The winner will receive 2 free tickets to the Maze at Water Hollow Ranch there in Bluebell. The last 2 home games, Gavin Davis has taken that award away. We'll see which Eagle can maybe steal it away from him, or maybe he'll take another one. He's got the interception. So, second down and about 6 for the Kanab Cowboys. Right, ball at the 15-yard line. Houston drops back. He fires deep and overthrows his intended receiver. That is Stubbs. So it'll bring up third down, about 6. Sanchez with the coverage. Kanab, the favorites to win the 1A South region. Again, against the Eagles here, the favorite to win the 1A North region. These two teams have been the powerhouses of 1A the last several years. Coach Cowan and Coach Horton, very successful coaches in the 1A region. Houston fires just over the outstretched hands of Marcus Fox. So it'll bring up fourth down.
Fourth down for the Cowboys.
The Eagles putting some pressure on Houston. It had another split second. He had Fox cutting across on a slant. The Eagles had coverage, but it was behind Fox. Fourth down play here. See if the Eagles can get a stop. Looks like they're going to try a field goal. Ball's going to be put down at about the 21-yard line, so this will be a 38-yard attempt. And Fryer is going to boot it through, and it will be good. So
3 points on the board for
that's
the
going to be a
Cowboys.
31-yard field goal. So with 11:46 to go, Eagles 6. The Kanab Cowboys 3. L&L Motor proudly serving the entire basin by offering unsurpassed customer service along with the largest selection of new and used vehicles, all under one name. Fully trained staff of not only technicians, but the entire team of employees, offering the widest scale of automotive needs under one roof. Includes tires, wheels, accessories, tint, repair, etc., everything there at L&L Motor. Also, Moon Lake Electric, proud sponsor of high school sports here in the Uinta Basin. Thank all of our many fine sponsors, allowing us to bring you these games. The Eagles will now be receiving after the field goal by Fryer. Makes the score 6-3.
Cam Fryer, number 77, to kick for
He
the
will.
Cowboys.
Fryer will be kicking off, and Mortensen and Davis will be back
Warrenson and Davis back to receive.
for the Eagles. Kanab runs up, faking an onside kick. Now they will spread out. Kanab does that every time, so if you've watched any film, you're ready for that. Now Fryer will approach, puts his leg into it, and will send Mortensen back. It's actually going to get over Mortensen's head and be a touchback. So Fryer,
it'll be 1st and 10 for the Eagles.
with the touchback, that'll make Duchesne 1st down and 10 from their own 20-yard line. United is operated by SkyWest. Special thanks to United, operated by SkyWest, for sponsoring tonight's live coverage. United Airlines, operated by SkyWest, is committed to being the Basin's portal to the entire world of travel. Book your flight from Vernal to Denver and beyond at united.com. Grant takes the snap from that pistol position, will hand off to Skylar Ford. Skylar will go right up the middle for a gain of about 2.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Bring up
down
2nd
eight
down and 8.
for the Eagles.
These two teams fairly evenly matched. We're in the second quarter. The score 6-3. High snap, but
Ford the ball carrier again.
Grant's able to pull it down and hand to Ford. Ford will
Tackle made by number 52 of the Cowboys.
bring up a 3rd down and 3
Whitesides.
as Ford picks up about 5 yards on that 2nd down run. Ball resting right in the middle of the field. A couple yards shy of the 30. The 28-yard line. Mortensen, the receiver, here to the quarterback's right. Davis, the receiver, out to the quarterback's left. And
Ford,
a give
the ball
to
carrier.
Ford once again. Ford breaks a tackle, and he's going to finally be tripped up.
Number 32 trips him up.
That was
But it's
Stubbs.
a big game for the Eagles.
Stubbs
and a
and
1st down out to their 48
Gets him,
line.
or that Ford could have been
1st and
gone
10,
as he
Duchesne.
broke the initial contact there by the Cowboys and was able to get the ball up to the 48-yard line. So a gain of 20 by Skylar Ford will bring up 1st down and 10 for the Duchesne Eagles. Mortensen again, the receiver here to the quarterback's right. Davis out to his left. And Grant will hand. And the ball is on the ground. The Kanab Cowboys are
recovers.
pointing. They have it, and it is indeed their ball. I believe that was number 12, Brock Ford, who had
1st and 10
replaced Skylar
Cowboys
Ford
at
at the
the Duchesne
fullback
45
position.
yard line.
And not a clean handoff from Grant to Ford, and the Cowboys are able to recover. They will take over 1st down and 10 from the Eagle 45-yard line. Houston under center. He will give to the second back through. That's Stubbs.
Stubbs the ball
And
carrier.
Stubbs will get to about the 40,
Tackle
maybe
made
just
by
shy of the 40.
Lopez.
Go to the 41. So
Gain
a
of
gain
four
of
on the play,
4.
second down,
Second
six.
down, 6
Kanab.
for the Kanab Cowboys. So 1 turnover for the Cowboys and 2 for the Duchesne Eagles. Have given the Cowboys the ball. 2nd down and 6 inside Duchesne territory. 9:35 to go. It's Duchesne 6, Kanab 3. Houston gives to Bloomquist. Bloomquist is going to get hit.
Bloomquist hit at the line of scrimmage.
They may give him forward progress to
35.
the 40-yard line, where it'll bring up 3rd down and 5. They're going to say he's just shy of the 40. So 3rd down, a long 5 for the Kanab Cowboys. Good pressure there by that Eagle defensive front. It's Blackburn and Meller, the 2 defensive tackles. And Ford and Adams, the ends. Houston under center. He's going to look back to pass. He fires deep, and it's going to be intercepted by Mortensen.
Number 2, Jaron Mortensen.
Jaron Mortensen. Good coverage. There was 2 Cowboys out there, both of them in a similar area, and Mortensen kind of had split both of them, and then he comes away with the ball. So the 2nd turnover for the Cowboys evens up the turnover margin. Something that Coach Cowan had commented that he wanted to win that is now evened up, 2 turnovers apiece. Will be Eagle ball at about their own 16-yard line. Grant takes the snap. He will fake to the first guy, give to Mortensen, the second back through.
Davis,
and he is going to be brought down.
17.
That's Bloomquist on the tackle for the Kanab Cowboys. So it'll be a loss of 4. Good read there by the middle linebacker for the Cowboys as he shot through and able to bring Mortensen down. They're going to move it back and say a loss of 5. It'll be 2nd down and 15. We'll see what the Eagles have here on 2nd down and long. Just as we expected, pretty close, good ball game between these 2 teams. And Grant will take, he's going to fake, he's under pressure, and he is going to go down and be sacked. That is number 60. That is Connor Chamberlain with the sack. So it'll now bring up 3rd down. About 20, 21, 22. They've got to get the ball to the 26-yard line, and they are at the 8. So 3rd and very long for the Eagles here. Eagles a very good screen team. Wouldn't be surprised to see one right here. 3rd down and long. And the snap is back. They give up the middle to Ford. And Skylar Ford is going to get him back to about the original line of scrimmage. So it'll give him some room for his brother Brock to punt the ball away. And Coach Cowan will indeed send that punting unit in. Looks like Kanab's going to send back Stubbs and Fox. 2 Cowboys will go back. Snap is back. Ford's kick is a low end-over-end kick that's going to be fielded by Stubbs. And good coverage there by number 20. That's Adams on the tackle. So it'll be Kanab ball. But with that, we'll go ahead and take a quick timeout.
1st and 10 Cowboys. Ball at the Eagle 40. 7-yard line.
All right, we'll have Kanab taking over 1st down and 10. Ball's going to be at the 47 of the Eagles. Houston under center. He will give to Bloomquist. Bloomquist can try the middle, and he will pick up about 5. So good run on 1st down. Going to bring up See where they officially spot it.
Forward in on the tackle.
It's going to be a gain of about 4, so it'll be 2nd down and 6.
Gain of 4 on the play, 2nd and 6. For
Where
the
Kanab will have their 2nd down play. Just under 6 minutes to go here in the 2nd quarter. Houston, the quarterback, he will give to Bloomquist. Penetration there by the Eagles, and he is going to lose a couple yards. That's going to be Adams and
Robbins. With
Robbins. It's number
3rd down 7.
59, Carson Robbins. With the tackle. So we'll bring up 3rd down and a long 7 for the Cowboys. Eagles scored first with the touchdown to go up 6-0. Then a 31-yard field goal by the Cowboys has cut that lead 6-3. Pass nearly intercepted as Houston had Fox open down the middle. He threw it and went off. It was out of the reach of Fox, and Sanchez dove and got a hand on it, but unable to come away with the interception. So it'll bring up 4th down for the Cowboys. Number 3, McDonald now is back to punt. Sean Gray had been punting the first couple of times, but now we have McDonald. Snap is back. McDonald, a left-footed punter, gets it away. It is going to roll, take a good Kanab roll. It'll be inside the 5.
Inside the 5-yard line.
So the Eagles will take over 1st down and 10. Looks like from their own 4. So 96 yards to go for the Eagles here in the 2nd quarter. 4:47 remaining. The Eagles playing their first 1A opponent of the year, as they've battled a couple of 2A teams and a couple of 3A teams so far this year. Grant will start out in the pistol formation, and he will give to Ford. Ford makes a move and is going to get
Ford, the ball carrier,
across the 10 to about the 13-yard line, it looks like. So a gain of 7 will bring up 2nd down and 3. Ford has been the workhorse here tonight in this first half. He has carried the majority of the load. Mortensen ran the touchdown in, and we're going to have a timeout by the Cowboys. So with that, we'll go ahead and take a timeout as well.
Another school year is starting with backpacks, notebooks, and germs. Are your students protected? Immunizations are required for kindergarten and 7th grade. And don't forget flu and HPV vaccine prevention. It's wise to immunize.
Attention Vernal City and surrounding areas. We would like to invite you to the 5th annual Vernal City Recovery Weekend.
This is all part of the National Recovery Month. Please join us for the 5th annual Vernal City Recovery Walk, Saturday, September 9th in Vernal.
All right, welcome back. 2nd quarter action. 4:21 to go here in the 1st quarter. The Eagles 6 and the Kanab Cowboys 3. The Eagles will have a 2nd down and a long 2, short 3. As Kanab punted, the ball was down at the 4-yard line of the Eagles. And a nice 1st down run, gain of 8 by Skylar Ford. And a timeout there by Coach Orton of the Kanab Cowboys. He saw something that he wanted to fix.
For the Eagles. 2nd down and 2.
The Eagles will line up. One receiver out to the quarterback's left. Grant will take the snap. He will give to Mortensen. Mortensen trying the right side. He's got blockers out there. He's got the 1st down and cuts it back inside. He will get across the 35. So a big run by Jaron Mortensen.
That is enough for a Duchesne 1st down.
Mortensen's going to be marked down at the
Marking at
36,
36-yard line.
where it will be first down and 10. The fake to Skylar Ford up the middle, then the give to Mortensen coming around the left side of that Eagle offensive line. Mortensen was able to get the edge, and he had a couple of blockers out there. So a big run of 23 yards for Mortensen. There we're going to go back to Ford, Skylar Ford. He's
Ford, the ball carrier,
going to carry a couple of Cowboys where that's Stubbs and Gray that will bring him down. Going to be a gain of 9 for Skylar Ford. The Eagles have found some success just giving it right there to Ford. And a little trap play on the right side of their offensive line. Ford has had some success, been able to pick up big yardage. It is a second down and inches. Grant, the quarterback, barks out the signals. The snap is back. They will give to Ford once again. He makes a couple of guys miss. Spinning, still has his legs churning. And he will get into Kanab territory before he is brought down. Good hard running there by Skylar Ford. Brings up another Eagle first down.
Ball in Kanab territory.
So with 3:21 to go here in the first half, the Eagles have moved the ball from their own 4-yard line to the Kanab 48-yard line, where they have first down and 10. All of this done on the ground, courtesy of Skylar Ford and Jaron Mortensen. Single receiver Davis out to the quarterback's left. And now they're going to give to Mortensen. He is going to get hit in the backfield, but he's able to run through that tackle. Runs through a separate tackle, a second tackle. And he's going to get a gain of a long 9. It's going to be, looks like just shy, about second down and 1.
Second down and a long 1 for the Eagles.
So a nice run of 9 for Mortensen. Same play that he gained 26 a couple plays ago. So the Eagles finding things that are working, coming right back to it. 2:25 to go here in the first half. High snap, but he gets it down, gives to Ford. Ford keeps going. That's Skylar Ford. He's going to get across the 35, close to the 30. Going to be right about the 31. So another first down run for Skylar Ford. This Eagle offense moving the ball.
First and 10 for the
Skylar
Eagles,
Ford,
31-yard line.
And Jaron Mortensen. Grant, the quarterback, takes a snap, fakes to Ford, gives to Sanchez. Sanchez with a nifty move as he goes up the middle, and he will have a gain.
Looks to be enough for a first down.
He'll have a first down. He'll get inside the 20. Looks like he spotted it about the.
Duchesne. First down.
The official's still talking. They have not officially spotted the ball yet. I don't see any flags or anything. As Sanchez was lined up as that left wing back, Grant faked to Ford, the fullback, and then gave to Sanchez coming back on that little counter. Sanchez had wide open hole up the middle. Then he cut back to his left.
First down
and
10 for the Eagles.
Able to pick up big yardage for a first down. Ball at the 19, it looks like. So first down inside the red zone. Ball at the 19 for the Eagles. Clock running with 1:40 to go here in the first half. There's going to be the give to Sanchez. He's trying the right side. He's got room. He cuts to the outside. He makes a man miss, dives, and he gets down inside the 5. That'll be enough for a first down. It's going to bring up first down and goal. Nice move there by Sanchez as he juked to get by a Kanab Cowboy. Smart play by Mortensen out on the edge. Mortensen could have really threw a block on the guy, but the guy had his back to him. Mortensen just held his hands up to the officials like he didn't touch him, and then Sanchez juked him, unable to get around him before the Kanab Cowboys can bring him down. They're going to say he's just at the 5, so first down and goal for the Eagles. Grant goes under center, gives to Ford. Ford tries the left side, keeps those legs churning, and he is.
Extra effort, no signal.
Looks like he's going to be just short. So we're under a minute, 55, 53 now. Eagles going to go no huddle. Ball looks to be at about the inside the 1 yard line. Grant will go under center, and Coach Cowan's going to go ahead and call a timeout.
Timeout called by the Eagles.
So that'll be their second. With 41 seconds to go, it's second down and goal. The Eagles knocking on the door. What an impressive drive here by the Eagles, as this drive started at their own 4 yard line after a great punt by the Kanab Cowboys. And the Eagles have driven it all the way down the field and are knocking on the door with the ball at the 1 yard line. 41 seconds to go as these two 1A powerhouses go at one another in a very tight ball game. The defenses for both teams have played a little bit better than the offenses until this drive here, as the Duchesne offense has been able to take control on the ground. The Eagle touchdown was set up by a punt that was partially blocked and went out of bounds at the Eagle 9 yard line. And Jaron Mortensen was able to punch it in from the 4 yard line for our first score of the game. And then the Kanab Cowboys able to come back, put together a pretty good drive, and settle for a 31 yard field goal by number 77, Cameron Fryer. And that gives us our score of Duchesne 6 and Kanab 3. But the Eagles right now are knocking on the door. The ball is just outside the goal line. It's in between the 1 yard line and the goal line. Grant is going to go under center.
So first and goal from inside.
He has Ford as the fullback directly behind him. Davis, the lone receiver, out to the left. Now Grant is going to step back into that pistol formation. Looks to the sidelines to Coach Cowan. Gets the signal. Now he barks out and hands to Ford, and Ford is going to be in the end zone for a 1 yard touchdown. So 36 seconds to go.
So, a 96-yard drive.
96 yards. The Eagles go
for the score.
And Ford, Skylar Ford, will punch it in from a yard out. Makes it 12-3. I would assume the offense will stay on the field, try to get this to a 14-3 game. The Eagles went for a fake kick, and the pass was incomplete as Brock Ford fired too high for Sanchez. Grant in that pistol formation. Ford behind him. Davis, the receiver, out here to the right. They're going to give to Mortensen. He will try the left side, and he is going to convert the 2-point conversion. So with 35 seconds to go here in the first half, it's the Eagles 14, the Kanab Cowboys 3. We'll go ahead and take a quick timeout.
My name is Sidney Smith. I was born with a disease called Charcot-Marie tooth, and I've been a double amputee since 2015. I've always wanted to do something difficult like this, something that I could possibly fail at. My dad did it a couple times with my two brothers, and because of my feet, I never got a chance to do it. I also wanted to bring my 9-year-old son with me. I know he could do hard things, and I wanted to see him do it and share this moment and get closer to his grandfather, as we'll only have a few moments of time left. Kings Peak is the highest mountain in Utah, 13,527 feet. 30 miles round trip, 4,100 feet elevation gain, and no legs.
All right, Guerrero set to kick it off for the Eagles. Stubbs and McDonald back deep to receive.
Stubbs and McDonald back to receive for the Cowboys. Guerrero will kick for the Eagles.
36 seconds left in the first half. The Eagles at 96-yard drive, and they will get the ball to start the second half as well. So if they can hold the Cowboys here for 36 seconds, as that ball is going to be picked up by Stubbs right at the 20. He'll get across the 25, across the 30, about to the 33, and the ball, Eagles diving on the ground like the ball was out, but it is going to be Kanab ball. So we'll see what Coach Orton does. He has one timeout, and with just 30 seconds left to go, the ball at the 34.
At the 29.
So
no, the 34.
We'll see what
34-yard line.
We'll see what Coach Orton does, whether he plays it safe and just
First and 10.
goes into halftime, or if he tries to take a couple of shots down the field here. Number 20, the tight end, Clay Shakespeare, has been a big target early on. He has yet to see a pass thrown his way. And there's going to be a little counter to Stubbs, and read very nicely. Very nicely. I'm going to get that number for.
By number 12, Brock Ford.
That was Brock Ford, number 12. That's a great job of staying home at your defensive end position, and stops him there for a loss of 1. And so Kanab's just going to go ahead and let the time run out. So at halftime, it's Duchesne 14, Kanab 3, and we will go ahead and take a break.
By fixing it the first time, we show our customers that we care. I'm Rico. I'm a technician at L&L Motor. I've been in the automotive industry for 7 years.
I'm Amanda Kazik. I work here at the parts department at L&L.
I like being a technician. Every day is a new day, and it's cool to see a concern and be able to fix it.
They're kind of like my family, so they've really taken care of me and given me a ton of opportunities.
We value the Fix It Right First program. Try to go the extra mile for the customer.
Utah State University puts higher education in reach whatever your path may be. Whether you want to move to Logan or Price for a traditional campus experience, or save on living expenses and stay in the Uinta Basin, USU makes earning a college degree possible. As an Aggie, you'll gain skill sets to pursue the career that you love and that will make an impact. And no matter where you attend, your diploma will have the same 3 renowned words: Utah State University.
When you need windows, doors, bathroom glass, or paint, Jones Paint and Glass can help. With over 80 years in the industry, we're Utah's go-to expert for paint and glass. We offer beautiful, energy-efficient Jones Paint and Glass windows, as well as Anderson and Marvin windows and doors. We also offer top paints like Benjamin Moore and PPG Pittsburgh paints. Whether you're remodeling or building from scratch, Jones Paint and Glass has you covered.
When you hear the crash,
Let's hear it for the Cowens. We found a big phone, iPhone 7, I'm told. So if you dropped your phone. All right, let's hear it for the cheerleaders. All right. Hey, we got to announce the homecoming royalty as well here in just a second. As we do, they'll head out to the middle of the field so we can all give them a round of applause. All right, that'll work. Turn around, you get too far away, we can't see you. All right, let's give them a hand, the Duchesne 2018 Homecoming Royalty. This year's queen is Cami Polson. She's the daughter of Alan and Vicina Polson. Cami is a junior this year. She won the essay competition. First attendant is Ellery Goodliff. She's the daughter of Ryan and Heather Goodliff. Ellery is a senior this year. Ellery won the interview competition. Second attendant is Keisha Petrish. She is the daughter of Daniel and Michelle Petrish. Keisha is a sophomore this year. She won the cake competition. And Miss Congeniality 2018 is Michaela Richens. She is the daughter of Robert and Liz Richens. Michaela is a junior as well. I was also handed this paper. We just want to give a huge thank you to Melody Brady for all the homecoming girls. She always does so much for us, spends so much time, effort, and money. She is like a second mom to us, and we love her. Love all your homecoming girls. There you have it. Homecoming 2018 royalty. Once again, I have an iPhone 7 up here, somebody dropped. And I also got some goodies for those of you who put your name on a ticket. If I call your name, come up and get your prize. First one, Rustin Young. Alexia Weimer. Jesse Ellman. Keaton Jackson. Rebecca Denny. Rebecca Spencer. Xander Harper. Oakley Larson. Ariana Hopkins. Jaden Jameson.
We are the people behind the connection. You may never see us, but you are always on our minds. Because you are the reason we do what we do. Improving the way you connect is the reason we are always working. Why we are always building. Why we are always striving to give you the best. We are the people behind the connection, working together to connect your life.
This is Zaylee Ann. She was born on May 24th, 7 pounds even. The first time I saw Zaylee, you hear of it being love at first sight, but she looked up at me and it was like, there's my daughter. Where have you been all my life? I've missed you. When you're having a baby, you have a lot of questions, and it's not just you that's involved, it's your child also. And from a mother's standpoint, you care a lot about that person inside of you. And you care about yourself too, and you want to make sure that you can make the best decisions for your family. As women, we want to be heard. It's our bodies. We're going through something pretty important, and knowing that the medical team that would be helping me would be very competent, that was important. They offered me their advice and told me exactly what my options were and let me make an educated decision, and I think that's really important. And when I delivered, all of them, every single person that I had come in, very friendly. They all just wanted me to have the best possible outcome that I could.
Great food begins with great ingredients. We've grown our produce department with more prepared fruits and vegetables for the entire family. We've recently expanded our offerings, so come in and experience the fun, the excitement, and taste the difference.
Moon Lake Electric was organized in 1938 as a rural electric cooperative by residents of northeastern Utah. We are proud to support the television coverage of Uinta Basin High School sports.
Hey you! It's the moment you've waited all year for. The Corn Maze is open again in Bluebell. Your favorite fall activities in one place. There's a pumpkin patch, kettle corn, goats, pumpkin cannons, spooky trails. There's just too much to list. So go to www.bluebellcornmaze.com or look up Bluebell Corn Maze on Facebook. Head to the Corn Maze at Water Hollow Ranch located in Bluebell, where getting lost means finding fun.
My name is Sydney Smith. I was born with a disease called Charcot-Marie tooth, and I've been a double amputee since 2015. I've always wanted to do something difficult like this, something that I could possibly fail at. My dad did it a couple times with my two brothers, and because of my feet, I never got a chance to do it. I also wanted to bring my 9-year-old son with me. I know he could do hard things, and I wanted to see him do it and share this moment and get closer to his grandfather, as we'll only have a few moments of time left. Kings Peak is the highest mountain in Utah, 13,527 feet. 30 miles round trip, 4,100 feet elevation gain, and no legs.
Oh no!
Oh, boy, that hurt.
All right, welcome back. We are still here at halftime. Just to go over our scoring from the first half. The first score of the game was a 4-yard touchdown run by Jaron Mortensen. The PAT pass failed. That was with 3:35 to go in the first quarter. Put Duchesne up 6-0. Then with 11:46 to go in the second quarter, number 77, that is Cameron Fryer, hit a 31-yard field goal for the Kanab Cowboys to cut the lead to 6-3. And then with 33 seconds to go, Skylar Ford, a 1-yard touchdown run, capped off a 96-yard touchdown or 96-yard drive for the Eagles. And then the two-point conversion was good by Jaron Mortensen and put the Eagles up 14-3. Let's look at a little bit of what Coach Cowan said before the game and see how the Eagles have done here at the start of this game in the first half. Talked about winning the turnover battle. Well, the Eagles have 2 turnovers, and so do the Cowboys, so that is even. We'll see how the second half of the game plays out as far as turnovers go. Time of possession. Said he wanted 10 or more plays on 2 or more drives. Well, that last drive, I don't have an exact count, but I'm pretty sure it was close to at least 10 plays as they drove the 96-yard. Took about 6 minutes, just under 6 minutes off of the clock moving down the field. So I'm sure he has to be pleased about that. And then also that goes right in with his third key was to be more physical. On that drive, you could see the physicality of the Eagles. They found something that was working for them. Coach Cowan had found a weakness in that Kanab defense, and he just kept going back to Ford, right up the middle on that little trap. And then a couple of times he had Mortensen go around on the left end And then also he tried the counter with Sanchez and had some good success with that. So nice job there of being physical and taking advantage of what the Cowboys were giving them. So we will have second half action coming up. It is homecoming, so a little bit extra long on the halftime here tonight, but that'll give us a chance to thank our sponsors. We've got Strata Networks. They bring you more local cell sites than any other wireless provider. Join the Strata Network with the best local coverage today and get up to 500 in credits with qualifying trade-in. Visit stratanetworks.com to learn more. Strata is happy to be the Uinta Basin's premier internet provider with speeds up to 1 gig available at nearly 6,000 locations. Visit fiber.stratanetworks.com to see if it's available in your neighborhood. Looking for an internet connection while you're out and about? Strata Networks reminds you that they have nearly 20 hotspot locations in the basin, so you can stay connected in more places than ever. Check out their hotspot locations at stratanetworks.com. Strata is also excited to be hosting the third annual Strata Gaming Series event this November, so gather your friends and join them for a fun-filled day of virtual reality, team tournaments, and more. Find Strata Gaming Series on Facebook for more information. We also have Utah State University. Be an Aggie in the Uinta Basin. No matter where you attend, your diploma will have the same 3 renowned words: Utah State University. Visit uintabasin.usu.edu for more information, or you can call 435-722-1700 to get started. Utah State University Uinta Basin offers a wide array of associate's, bachelor's, master's, and doctorate degrees. Students can get the degree they need to land the job they want. Earn a degree in business, education, nursing, natural resources, science, and many more areas of study. Visit uintabasin.usu for more information, or call 435-722-1700 to learn more about degrees and programs that can lead you to a rewarding career. USU has options to make higher education possible. Get a jump start on college with while in high school with concurrent enrollment, or keep your day job and earn a college degree locally. Utah State University makes earning a college degree possible close to home. Visit uintabasin.usu.edu for more information. Ute Tribal Enterprises is the fastest growing tribally owned enterprise in the state of Utah. With 9 operations, Ute Tribal Enterprises prides itself in offering the very best products and service to our customers. Enjoy cosmic bowling at the Ute Lanes Family Fun Center. And then Zions Bank wants to help you make financial touchdown. We haven't forgotten who keeps us in business. More at zionsbank.com. With 3 locations in Uinta and Duchesne County, plus online and mobile services, Zion Bank offers convenient and stellar service. We haven't forgotten who keeps us in business. More at zionsbank.com. Avoid financial fumbles when you choose Zions Bank. Visit Zions Bank, local financial center, or online at zionsbank.com. And then our player of the game will be brought to you by Water Hollow Ranch. Player of the game will receive 2 free tickets to the maze at Water Hollow Ranch there in Bluebell. Teams are back out on the field. We have 2 minutes and 15 seconds showing on the clock as the Cowboys, I should say, are back out on the field. The Eagles have not yet made it out here, but once they get out here, another 3 minutes will go back on the clock for a mandatory warm-up period, and then we will be ready for second half action. So with that, we will take a break and then be back for third quarter action.
By fixing it the first time, we show our customers that we care. I'm Rico. I'm a technician at L&L Motor. I've been in the automotive industry for 7 years.
I'm Amanda Kazik. I work here at the parts department at L&L.
I like being a technician. Every day is a new day, and it's cool to see a concern and be able to fix it.
They're kind of like my family, so they've really taken care of me and given me a ton of opportunities.
We value the Fix It Right First program. Try to go the extra mile for the customer.
Utah State University puts higher education in reach whatever your path may be. Whether you want to move to Logan or Price for a traditional campus experience, or save on living expenses and stay in the Uinta Basin, USU makes earning a college degree possible. As an Aggie, you'll gain skill sets to pursue the career that you love and that will make an impact. And no matter where you attend, your diploma will have the same 3 renowned words: Utah State University.
When you need windows, doors, bathroom glass, or paint, Jones Paint and Glass can help. With over 80 years in the industry, we're Utah's go-to expert for paint and glass. We offer beautiful, energy-efficient Jones Paint and Glass windows, as well as Anderson and Marvin windows and doors. We also offer top paints like Benjamin Moore and PPG Pittsburgh paints. Whether you're remodeling or building from scratch, Jones Paint and Glass has you covered.
When you hear the crash,
We are the people behind the connection. You may never see us, but you are always on our minds. Because you are the reason we do what we do. Improving the way you connect is the reason we are always working. Why we are always building. Why we are always striving to give you the best. We are the people behind the connection, working together to connect your life.
This is Zaylee Ann. She was born on May 24th, 7 pounds even. The first time I saw Zaylee, you hear of it being love at first sight, but she looked up at me and it was like, there's my daughter. Where have you been all my life? I've missed you. When you're having a baby, you have a lot of questions, and it's not just you that's involved, it's your child also. And from a mother's standpoint, you care a lot about that person inside of you. And you care about yourself too, and you want to make sure that you can make the best decisions for your family. As women, we want to be heard. It's our bodies. We're going through something pretty important, and knowing that the medical team that would be helping me would be very competent, that was important. They offered me their advice and told me exactly what my options were and let me make an educated decision, and I think that's really important. And when I delivered, all of them, every single person that I had come in, very friendly. They all just wanted me to have the best possible outcome that I could.
All right, welcome back. We are getting ready for second half action. It is Duchesne 14, Kanab 3. Fryer will be kicking off for the Cowboys. His first kick sailed over the head of Jaron Mortensen into the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles will send Mortensen's headed back, and it was Davis there, and there's Davis going back with him. So
Mortensen and Davis back to receive for the Eagles.
We'll get the third quarter started here momentarily as the Kanab Cowboys and the Duchesne Eagles have played one half. The Eagles 14, the Cowboys 3. Fryer set to send it deep. Mortensen standing at about the 5, Davis standing at about the 10. And this kick is going to be short, bounces at the 20. Mortensen's going to pick it up. He's going to try this left side. Now he cuts up the middle, makes one guy miss, then a good hit there by the Cowboys will bring Mortensen down about the 25-yard line, where the Eagles will take over first down and 10. The Eagles,
they spotted about the 25, first and 10, Duchesne.
under the direction of quarterback Cason Grant, will have first down and 10. Ball just outside the 25-yard line. Grant in the pistol, takes the snap. He will give to Skylar Ford. Skylar tries that left side and again picks up positive yardage. He's going to pick up about 6. Skylar Ford just continue to keep those legs churning. Goes along that right side of the offensive line and gains 6 yards. Ford has been the main ball carrier for the Eagles tonight. Mortensen has the touchdown and the 2-point conversion and a couple of big runs, but it's been Ford doing a lot of the dirty work at that fullback position, and he has it again. He's going to be hit this time in the backfield and will lose.
Stopped by the Cowboy. Number 53.
Bring it back. It's going to be a loss of about a yard.
Loss of 1. It'll be 3rd down and
So
5.
3rd and 5 for the Eagles.
Duchesne.
Good penetration there by that Cowboy front.
Pick this one up.
Got Reedhead and Orton, 2 big defensive tackles for the Cowboys. And they're going to give to Ford. This is Brock Ford. He tries that left side, and Brock is going to have enough for the first down. It looked like he was forced out of bounds just beyond first down yardage, and it is going to be a first down. So first down run there for Brock Ford. And first down and 10. Ball at the 36, 37-yard line for the Eagles. Mortensen, the receiver, out here to the quarterback's right. And this is going to be a give to Davis. Davis looking to get the edge. Good block there by Ford. And Davis is going to be brought down. That's by number 3, Caden McDonald. McDonald coming from all the way across the field after a 5-yard gain out to the 41-yard line for Davis. Skylar Ford with a nice lead block as he put the defender on his back, but good backside pursuit by the Cowboys, able to hold Davis to just a gain of 5. 2nd down and 5 for the Eagles. Grant takes a snap. He'll give to Mortensen. Mortensen trying that left side. There's going to be a penalty flag come in. Mortensen will cut it up. He's going to get it to the 45, but I think we're going to have the penalty flag is out, usually in the area of holding. 2 officials confer, and it is indeed going to be holding against the Eagles. So that'll wipe out a run that would have made it 3rd down and a short 2, long 1, and push them back. We'll see where they end up spotting this. It's going to be 2nd down and long regardless. We'll go back to about the 30-yard line, so it's going to be 2nd down about 16 for the Eagles.
2nd down and 16.
Sanchez is going to be the receiver that goes out wide to the quarterback's left. He will be the lone receiver in this formation. They will bring a tight end in on the quarterback's right. And pressure coming. Grant steps up, throws, and it's going to be intercepted as he overshot his intended receiver. And there with the interception was McDonald. So the first turnover of the second half goes to the Cowboys. That is 3 turnovers for the Eagles. Something that Coach Cowan wanted to be able to win was the turnover margin. That's 3 against the Eagles, 2 against the Cowboys. So Kanab with the ball inside Eagle territory. Ball at the 43. Houston will be under center for the Cowboys. Jackman, the receiver, out to the quarterback's right. And there's the give to Stubbs. Stubbs cuts it back as he tries that right side, and he's going to pick up some positive yardage. Looks like a gain of about 7, maybe 6 on the play there, where they finally mark it. So 2nd down and 4 for the Cowboys. Good first down run there by Stubbs. Houston goes under center and gives to Stubbs once again. Stubbs is going to squirt forward, going to be close to the first down. I think he's going to be just short. It's going to make it 3rd down and a yard
For the Cowboys.
for Kanab. 8:16 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Kanab trails 14-3. But a interception by the Cowboys has set them up in Eagle territory. They face a 3rd down and 1. Ball at the 34. And that's going to be the play action. And the pass is, and they're going to call it incomplete as the quarterback Houston faked the run, faked the handoff, then went to throw pressure just as he let go of the ball. Ball didn't get to the line of scrimmage. Didn't know if they were going to call it a fumble or incomplete, but it will be called an incomplete pass and bring up 4th down and 1.
Let's go defense. Get noisy, crowd. They need your help. Let's go D.
It's going to be the give to Stubbs, and Stubbs will get the 1st down. Number 44, Justice Waters Tate, has come in as the fullback. Not sure if something happened to number 17, Kyle Bloomquist. He's been the fullback most of the first half, but it is number 44 in there now, Justice Waters Tate at fullback. But a 1st down run there by Stubbs will give Kanab a new set of downs, 1st down and 10. Houston, the quarterback, he will give to the fullback, that is Waters Tate, and he will lose a yard. Good penetration there by the Eagles. I believe that was number 20. No, excuse me, that's number 56. No? I couldn't tell the number there. But good penetration by that defensive lineman for the Eagles. Make it 2nd down and 11 for the Cowboys. Houston is going to give and a halfback pass. It's going to be defended very well there by Davis. Fox on the halfback pass. He was trying to hit Jackman, but it was defended there by Davis. Davis had to make up some ground. The ball kind of hung up a little bit. Davis able to get his hands up there. If that would have been the NFL, they'd have called a penalty because he didn't get his head around, but in high school they allow that. So 3rd down and 11 for the Cowboys. Houston going to roll to his right, pressure coming. And we're going to have a face mask penalty as the pass is completed. It was completed to Stubbs, but we're going to have a penalty there against the Eagles as a defender ran by, stuck his hand out, and hit.
The pass was complete. It's a face mask called against the Eagles.
Hit Houston. I think he only called that the 5-yard variety, so they'll tack it on after the completion to Stubbs. I think they're still going to be short. The officials still discussing. Talking with the Cowboys about their options.
Face mask against Duchesne.
They're going to march it. He's marching the 15 off. He didn't signal that was the didn't signal it was a personal foul, but they marked the 15 off, so it is an automatic first. Well, not it is enough for a first down, and will be Kanab ball about the 16-yard line. So first down and 10 from the 16. Houston takes the snap, and he will give on a. There's going to be a little counter he gave to the running back, who then handed off to Stubbs coming back around. He'll pick up about 2 yards. So nice job there by the Eagle defense to stay home. So ball just inside the 15-yard line. Second down and 9 for the Cowboys. 5:50 to go here in the third quarter. One receiver out the quarterback's right. And again, a give to the big fullback, Waters Tate. And he is going to get back about to the line of scrimmage, so it'll be third down and 9. So no gain there on the dive to the fullback. Bloomquist, the big fullback, not in the game for the Cowboys. I don't see him on that sideline either. He's also one of their key defenders as a linebacker. If he is out of the game, that's a big blow for the Cowboys. Third down and 9. Houston being pressured, and he is going to be sacked. A flag will come down. I think that's probably going to end up being a hold. The Eagles will decline that, take the sack, I would imagine. And an Eagle gets up gingerly holding his hand. It's like number 40, Jordan Claiborne. He's going to stay in the game, however. See what they do. It's either going to be fourth down and long, and they will decline that penalty.
Fourth down. 4th and 8 for the Cowboys.
I don't know if that's, yeah, okay, now they move it back.
So the penalties decline. Ball's placed where
I thought the ball was supposed to be back even further from where they spotted it, but it'll bring up 4th and 14, and they're going to bring Meller in. Or excuse me, not Meller, Fryer. They're going to bring Fryer in to try
Fryer on the
field goal. He's going to place it down at about the 26, 27. So this will be a 37-yard attempt for Fryer. And it is up. He hits it, and it is good. So his second field goal of the game will cut the lead to 14-6. So with 4:22 to go here in the third quarter, it is Kanab 6, Duchesne 14. We'll go ahead and take a break.
As my team and I have looked at all of the services we're now providing and the growth that has occurred, it's obvious to us that we're not just a local TV station anymore. And we need a name and a brand that represents us as the media company that we are today. VTV Channel 6 is now V6 Media. To me, V6 Media represents our passion, innovation, our company's vision for the future. And we can't wait to see what's next.
Another school year is starting with backpacks, notebooks, and germs. Are your students protected? Immunizations are required for kindergarten and 7th grade. And don't forget flu and HPV vaccine prevention. It's wise to immunize.
Attention Vernal City and surrounding areas. We would like to invite you to the 5th annual Vernal City Recovery Weekend.
This is all part of the National Recovery Month. Please join us for the 5th annual Vernal City Recovery Walk, Saturday, September 9th in Vernal.
All right, we're back. 4:22 to go here in the third quarter. The Eagles will receive as the Kanab Cowboys able to get a field goal off of the turnover and cut into the Eagle lead. It is now 14-6.
Set the kick for the Cowboys.
And Fryer with his second field goal of the game. He's hit a 31-yarder in the first half and a 36-yarder there. So Davis and Mortensen back deep for the Eagles. And Fryer gonna kick that. It's going to be picked up by Mortensen on a bounce. Mortensen tries that left side. He's got one man to beat. And unless they pushed him out of bounds, which it looks like they did. So Fryer, they're able to get a hand on Mortensen and get him out of bounds. If not, he would have been gone. But very good field position for the Eagles. A good return there by Jaron Mortensen. And we'll see what the Eagles can do. First down and 10, ball at the Kanab 49-yard line. Grant gets the play from Coach Cowan, and he will head into the game, or into the huddle. Mortensen, after that long return, will come off this field, get a quick break. Davis, a lone receiver, out to the quarterback. Grant's left. There's the snap. Give to Skylar Ford. Skylar Ford, just about broke it. I believe that was Stubbs, number 23, with a touchdown-saving tackle. Is able to pull Ford down at about the 39-yard line. So a gain of 10 is enough for a first down for Skylar Ford. Skylar has been the bell cow here tonight for the Eagles. Davis will now come over to the right. Grant bark out the signals. Takes the snap, and he will give again to Ford. Ford is going to get hit and spin, and he'll pick up about 3. Get the ball to the 30, get it to the 36-yard line, so brings up second down and 7. 3:15 to go here in this third quarter. The Eagles with a second down and 7. Tight end is Brock Ford here to the right. And they'll give to Sanchez coming around the right. Sanchez makes the first man miss, and then he drops the shoulder into Stubbs, but Stubbs is able to bring him down, and it's going to be enough for a first down. So it will be first down and 10 for the Eagles. Ball resting about the 27-yard line of the Kanab Cowboys. So the Eagles driving here as they convert another third down after the good kickoff return by Mortensen. Going to send 2 receivers out, one to the right, one to the left. Skylar Ford, the fullback, behind Grant. Grant will give this time to Mortensen coming across on the flat motion. Mortensen trying that left side. A penalty flag comes in as Mortensen cuts it back. He's going to gain some good yardage, but we got a penalty in that area of holding once again. And it is indeed holding. Kanab did a nice job on that play of stretching that out, not letting Mortensen get that corner, forcing him to cut it back in. That's what you want to do as a defender on those sweep-type plays. Don't let the offense get the edge. You've got help on the inside. You want them to make them cut it back. They were able to do that, and then with the penalty, that's going to put the Eagles behind here with the holding penalty. They make the signal once again.
Discussion on the play.
Taking them a while to get the ball set as they will finally march it off. Ball's going to be back to about the 38-yard line. So it'll be first down and long. They need to get first down and 20. They need to get to the 18 for the first down. Davis, the lone receiver out here to the quarterback's right. And now we're going to have another penalty on the Eagles as we have motion. So that'll push them back 5 more, make it first down and 25. So the Eagles doing a little bit of self-destructing here as on this drive. A very promising drive is now turned into a first down and very long. First down to about 25. Davis, the receiver here for the Eagles. He will now slide in about to the hash marks. Grant, the quarterback, barks out the plays. He's going to look to throw, and he will throw it deep. It's going to be intercepted once again, and it's going to be McDonald with his second interception of the half. That is turnover number 4 for the Eagles. So on first down and 25, they try to go deep to Davis, and good coverage there by McDonald. The throw pass underthrown, and McDonald with the interception. So it'll be Kanab ball. Kanab trails 14-6. It is a one-possession game, only 1:32 left remaining here in the third quarter. Derek Houston under center for the Cowboys. He will give to the fullback, and that is Bloomquist, who is back in the game. And he will pick up about 6, brings up second down and 7. It's number 17, Kyle Bloomquist.
Second down, Cowboys.
Big fullback for the Cowboys, excuse me. This has definitely been one of those type of games, a fullback type of game, as we've seen Bloomquist with some good carries, and then Ford on the Eagle side has been very effective for them. This is going to be Stubbs. Stubbs gets the corner. He's got some blockers, and the Eagles are going to push him out of bounds just shy of the Eagle 40-yard line. So a nice run there by Stubbs as he takes the ball and goes around the right side of that Kanab offensive line. They will say he went out of bounds at the 44, so it'll be first down in Eagle territory for the Cowboys. The Cowboys trail by 8 as the third quarter is winding down. Just 48 seconds to go. These two teams, we knew it was going to be a good game between these two traditional powerhouses in 1A. And there's some confusion as the quarterback and Houston and Fox, the running back, run into one another. Looked like we had a little bit of motion before the snap, but it wasn't called. End up being a loss of 3 anyway, as Houston and Fox run into one another. We'll see if Kanab runs a play or if they let this third quarter expire. Game clock's down to 12. I think. Oh. Looks like we're going to have a timeout.
Timeout called on the field.
I believe it was Kanab that called that timeout. So with just 7.1 seconds to go, they must have been just short of being able to run the play clock out. Give us a chance to run through a quick run-through of our many fine sponsors. We have Ashley Regional Medical Center, Jones Paint and Glass, L&L Motor, Moon Lake, Strata Networks, United, it's operated there by SkyWest, Utah State University, Ute Tribal Enterprises, Zions Bank, and our player of the game sponsored by Water Hollow Ranch. Our many sponsors that allow us to bring you these wonderful high school games. All 4 of our local high school teams in action tonight. 3 of the schools having homecoming games. It is homecoming night here at Duchesne. Homecoming about 20 miles to the north of us in Altamont, and then about 30 miles to the east in Roosevelt at Union High School, homecoming as well. The UNA Utes just having a regular game, as I'm not sure when their homecoming is. It's next week, I'm being told. So we'll have homecomings wiped out here after next week for our Basin schools. 2nd down and 13 for the Cowboys. Houston rolls to his right. He looks to throw. He now tucks, and he is going to run. Might get back to the original line of scrimmage as time expires here in the third quarter. We'll see, and there's a flag going to come in late. So with that, we'll go ahead and take a timeout, and then we'll come back and sort things out as we start the fourth quarter.
Oh no!
Oh, boy, that hurt. As my team and I have looked at all of the services we're now providing and the growth that has occurred, it's obvious to us that we're not just a local TV station anymore. And we need a name and a brand that represents us as the media company that we are today. VTV Channel 6 is now V6 Media. To me, V6 Media represents our passion, innovation, our company's vision for the future. And we can't wait to see what's next.
All right, we are back getting ready for the fourth quarter. The third quarter ended as the quarterback Houston scrambled out to his right and was brought down just short of the original line of scrimmage. It was a gain of 3 yards. It'll bring up 3rd down and 11, the ball resting at the Eagle 45-yard line. The penalty flag was a sideline warning against the Kanab Cowboys. So with the warning, they do not get any yards marked off or anything. It's just a warning. So 14 for the Eagles, 6 for the Cowboys. This is a big 3rd down. The Eagles can get a stop here, force a punt, get the ball back, and get a nice time-consuming drive. If the Cowboys are able to convert, they are only down by 8. So the fourth quarter will decide this, which does not surprise any of us, as these two teams have battled one another back and forth very competitively over the last several years. The power of the North, the Duchesne Eagles, the power of the South, the Kanab Cowboys. And Houston is going to look to throw, and he is going to be intercepted by a Duchesne Eagle as they tried to run a screen. Try to get a number there on the interception. We're still looking.
Number 55. Donald Melner with
I think it was 55. That's Dominic Melner with the big interception. So that is the 3rd turnover for the Kanab Cowboys. 7th combined turnover here for these two teams. It'll be back into Kanab territory where the Eagles will take over, 1st down and 10. Ball at the 41-yard line of the Cowboys. Grant, the quarterback for the Eagles, he will give to Ford. Ford's got an opening. Ford drives. Going to be brought down after a big game. That was 52. Whiteside with the tackle, as Ford has been the bell cow again, or tonight here for the Eagles. Big 1st down run there. And if Whiteside wouldn't have got him by the shoelace, there's a chance Ford could have went all the way on that play. Good initial blocking by that offensive line of the Eagles, and good hard running by Ford. We got a stop in the action, and Kanab will use their 2nd timeout. And with that, we'll go ahead and take a break as well.
My name is Sidney Smith. I was born with a disease called Charcot-Marie tooth. and I've been a double amputee since 2015. I've always wanted to do something difficult like this, something that I could possibly fail at. My dad did it a couple times with my 2 brothers, and because of my feet, I never got a chance to do it. I also wanted to bring my 9-year-old son with me. I know he could do hard things, and I wanted to see him do it and share this moment and get closer to it with his grandfather, as we'll only have a few moments of time left. Kings Peak is the highest mountain in Utah, 13,527 feet. 30 miles round trip, 4,100 feet elevation gain, and no legs.
All right, we're back. 11:36 to go here in the fourth quarter. The Eagles with a first down. Ball resting on the 30-yard line of the Kanab Cowboys after a 11-yard first down run by Skylar Ford. Puts the Eagles in good position. They lead by 8, 14-6. Grant, the quarterback, stand in that pistol formation, and he will give to the second back coming around. That's Mortensen. Mortensen might get back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like actually going to lose about a yard. So nice job there by, I believe that was Reedhead, number 73 there for Kanab with the tackle. Going to push him back 2, so second down and 12 for the Eagles. Good timeout there by the Cowboys as they defense steps up and makes a stop on first down to bring up second down and long. And they'll give to Ford. Ford will get positive yardage. He's going to get it back across the 30 to about the 28. He'll gain 5, going to bring up third down and 7.
Third down and 7 for the Duchesne Eagles.
Mortensen will come out of the game for the Eagles. Key third down here as the clock runs with 10:30 to go in the game. The Eagles with the lead, wanting to chew some clock here. Would love to get a first down and keep this drive alive. And there's going to be the give to the second back through. Kanab had a chance to hold him for a loss, and he's able to squirt through the first line of defenders and get brought down at about the 25.
Fourth down for the Eagles.
I believe that was Adams, number 20, Brock Adams, with the run. Going to bring up fourth down and 5. And we'll see what the Eagles come up with here on fourth down and 5. Ball out the Kanab 25. Clock running, 9:40 to go here in the ball game. The Eagles lead by 8. 2 receivers, 1 to the right and 1 to the left. And the quarterback is going to roll. He's going to fire deep down the sideline and overshoots his intended receiver, Mortensen. So the Kanab Cowboys turn the Eagles away on fourth down. It'll be a turnover on down, and the Kanab Cowboys will take over first down and 10 from their own 25-yard line. The Eagles have not been able to get the passing game going tonight. The Cowboys have had excellent coverage. I believe it's 4 turnovers against the Eagles, 3 for the Cowboys. So defense has been the name of the game. 2 field goals, all that's been scored by the Kanab offense, and 2 touchdowns by the Eagle offense. One of them a 96-yard drive. The other one just 9 yards as their defense set them up for that one. So Houston will give to Bloomquist.
Bloomquist, the ball carrier.
And he will pick up about 4 to the 29. So a first down run of 4 will bring up second down and 6 for the Kanab Cowboys. Kanab under the tutelage of Coach Bucky Orton, I believe, in his 16th year at his alma mater, Kanab. Houston will give once again to Bloomquist. Bloomquist runs through the first tackle, and he's finally going to be brought down. Going to be short of the first down, but a good run to about the 34-yard line. Going to make it third and about 2 for the Cowboys. Clock winding down, 8:20 to go here in the third quarter, or fourth quarter. And that'll be a give to little pitchbacks. That's to McDonald. He throws it forward. When it's all said and done, going to be a loss of about 10, maybe 8. We'll see where they spot it. Was a good fake to Fox, and then all of a sudden the ball's getting flipped around a couple different times.
4th down and 11 for the Cowboys.
When it's all said and done, the ball's going to be back at the 25-yard line, right where the drive started, and the Cowboys will be in punting formation. I think it's 3 McDonald set to do the punting. And he gets it off. Left-footed punt is going to hit at about the 50 and take a Kanab roll inside to about the 42. Make it the 41, where the Eagles will take over 1st down and 10 at the 41-yard line. We have 7 minutes and 10 seconds to go here in the ball game. The Eagles with possession and an 8-point lead. Again, our sponsors: Ashley Regional Medical Center, Jones Paint and Glass, L&L Motor, Moon Lake Electric, Strata Networks, United, operated by SkyWest, Utah State University, Ute Tribal Enterprises, Zions Bank, and Water Hollow Ranch, the sponsor of our player of the game. 1st down and 10 for the Eagles. Grant takes the snap. He will give to Mortensen. Mortensen will try the left side of the Duchesne line. Good pursuit by the Kanab Cowboys, and they will keep Mortensen, push him back for a loss of 2. So the ball now at the 39-yard line, 2nd down and 12 for the Eagles. Some good adjustments made by Coach Orton at halftime, as this Kanab defense has been pretty stout here in this second half. The Eagles able to get a couple of 1st downs, then some big penalties pushed them way back, and another turnover. And the Kanab defense. But here is Ford, and Ford is going to get the ball close to midfield. Going to get to about the 48. So it'll bring up 3rd and about 3.
3rd down and 3.
So a gain of 9 by Ford. Ford has been the most productive Eagle tonight. That little handoff, little trap play inside, and Ford then cuts it either to the right or to the left, has been the most effective play for the Eagles tonight. Wouldn't be surprised to see him come back to it on 3rd down and a long 3. Grant will give to Ford. He's going to try the other side this time. Runs into a host of Cowboys, but he spins forward and dives, and it is going to be awfully close. Depends on whose spot they're going to go with. If they go with the far side, it is a 1st down for the Duchesne Eagles. Skylar Ford able to convert for the Eagles. Looks like Ford is going to get a well-deserved breather. I don't have a total number of carries, but I bet he's up around 20 carries or so for the game. He has been been the guy they've went to when they've needed yards. Grant will now this time give to Mortensen. Mortensen cuts it back. Nice piece of running. Mortensen's going to get positive yardage. He will get across the 45. I'm going to smart it just at the 45-yard line of the Cowboys. Skylar Ford back in the game for the Eagles. It'll bring up 2nd down and 7. And more importantly, that clock down to 4:37. The Cowboys with just one timeout left, as they've had to burn one right at the end of the 3rd quarter, and then they burned one early on in the 4th quarter as well. So they only have one left. And there's the give to Skylar Ford, and he's going to be brought down this time. Reedhead
Cowboys defense.
along with Bloomquist. And number 67 is Haycock. So nice job on that Cowboy defense to stop Ford. It'll bring up a key 3rd down and 7. 4 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Eagles with the ball at the 45-yard line of the Cowboys. Grant, the quarterback, and a motion penalty. Couple of Eagles take off before the snap.
False start called against Duchesne.
So that'll turn a 3rd down and 7 into a 3rd down and 12.
3rd and 12 coming up.
This second half, penalties have been the biggest deterrent for the Cowboys. They had a good drive going and a holding penalty and then a false start penalty. Made it 1st down and 25, and then an interception ensued. Here we have a 3rd down and 7 that goes to a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they do. 3:36 to go. Ball right about midfield. And a give to Ford. Ford going to try that right side. And he is going to be brought down. Really not much gain at all. It'll bring up, he got maybe a yard. Going to be 4th down. Nope, it's still going to be 4th down and 11. So Coach Cowan looks like he's going to bring his punt unit in. Last week in a big 4th down situation, they brought the punt unit in and then snapped it back to Mortensen, who picked up the 1st down on a big run. I would be surprised they did something here. I think they're going to punt it. And Ford will get off a good punt, good hang time. Ball's going to actually take a Kanab bounce and be down right about the 30-yard line, maybe just inside the 30. So the Kanab Cowboys with 2:51 will take over 1st down and 10. The ball at their own, inside their own 30, about the 28-yard line. Again, Kanab with only one timeout, trailing by 8. 2:51 to go here in the 4th quarter. The only points of the second half, a 36-yard field goal by Fryer for the Cowboys to make it a 14-6 game. Houston, the quarterback. He will give it'll be number 15. That is Michael Moreno. That is the first carry of the game for Moreno. His gain of 3. So 2nd down and 7. And that's number 5. That's Fox. Fox will gain about a yard, brings up a 3rd down and a long 6. 2 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. 2 minutes in the game. Under 2.
3rd down for the Cowboys. Make some noise, crowd.
One receiver out to the quarterback, Houston's left. He will drop back to throw. He's looking. And he fires it. It's over through the hands. He was going to 32, Jackman, and it was over his head. Clock will stop at 1:41. The Cowboys are going to have to go for it right here. This really is the play of the game. If the Eagles are able to stop them and retake possession, not much the Cowboys can do with only one timeout.
Here it is.
1:41 to go. Fourth down. Fourth down and 6 for the Kanab Cowboys. Derek Houston, the quarterback, drops back. He's got pressure coming. He gets it away, and it is going to be caught.
The ball was stripped.
Caught and then pulled away by the Eagles. Is that Davis? I believe that was Gavin Davis with his second interception of the game. As Fox had the ball, he made the catch, and Davis just pulled it out of his hands. The officials are going to meet, but I think that's an interception. They're going to talk about it. One official is pointing towards Duchesne, waiting for the white hat to make a call. I believe it's going to be Eagle ball, and that should be about the game with 1:32 to go here in the fourth quarter. And it is going to be Duchesne ball. That is if it stands, that'll be the fourth turnover for the Cowboys, 4 for the Eagles. Interception number 2. Of course, I don't know if that's interception or a fumble. You just pull it away from the guy by Gavin Davis. Regardless, it is going to be Eagle ball. 1:32 left in the game. And one timeout is all the Cowboys have left. Under center will go Grant. He will give to Ford. Ford is going to get chopped down, get back to just about the 40. And there will be the final
Whitesides with the tackle.
timeout
called
by the Cowboys. So with 1:23 to go, the Eagles have possession. They have second down and 7.
I've got some.
And they lead by 8. A great defensive play there by Gavin Davis as the pass was completed from Houston to Fox, and Davis just reached in there and ripped it away from Fox to take possession. I believe that is it timeout-wise for the Cowboys. Coach Cowan was out verifying with the official. I think he was holding up the fist there, representing.
3 what? Run it off. 1:26. That's all you had to say.
They're adding 3 seconds, so it should be 1:26. The Cowboys out on defense.
1:26 left in the game. Second down. That's second down and 6 for the Eagles.
Eagles needing to get a first down to seal it. And they're going to give to Mortensen. Mortensen going to try this side, and he does a smart thing. He just goes down right about the 40. Staying in bounds will keep the clock running. The next snap will probably take place right about, probably 45 seconds, maybe 40 seconds, depending on when they spotted that ball officially and when the back judge started his count. We're under a minute to go. The Eagles, unless something miraculous happens here for the Cowboys, the Eagles are going to win this game and run their record to 3-2. The Cowboys will drop to 1-4 And these two teams battled. Very good game. And it looks like the Eagles are going to let it run down and then call a timeout with 34.7 seconds. So third down here. And they should be able to snap the ball. And if the guy can run for more than 4.7 seconds before he's brought down and it's spotted for fourth down, this should be the last play of the game. So the Eagles are going to win the ball game, and we're going to give out our player of the game. You know, Gavin Davis played a great game. He had a great interception, just pulled that ball away from the receiver to pretty much seal the ball game. But I don't know how we can go with anybody but Skylar Ford for the player of the game. Skylar has been just great tonight. I mean, they've handed him the ball. He's been able to carry the offense, really. He's been the bell cow, the guy that they've given the ball to. He's got a 1-yard touchdown run at the end of a 96-yard drive that he was a major part of. And so the Eagles will line up in victory formation, and with 32 seconds, they will down the ball.
And that will do it.
And that is going to be the ball game. So our Water Hollow player of the game is Skylar Ford. The Eagles with the victory. They will take home a record of 3-2 with a 14-6 victory over the visiting Kanab Cowboys. What a game. Just to recap the scoring, 3:35 in the first quarter. Jaron Mortensen on a 4-yard touchdown run leads the Eagles lead the Cowboys 6-0. Then a field goal from Fryer of 31 yards cut it to 6-3. Then with 36 seconds to go after a 96-yard drive, Skylar Ford, our player of the game, scores a 1-yard touchdown run. Then Mortensen adds a 2-point conversion to make it 14-3 at halftime. After another field goal with 4:22 to go in the third quarter by Fryer, cut it to 14-6, and that is your final score. The Eagles 14, the visiting Cowboys 6. And this is Merlin Rasmussen here with VTV saying thanks for all our many fine sponsors. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you again soon.